Y'all know what the should be happening. I don't need to talk. Those were LeBron James' words the other day regarding the lack of moves by the Lakers to enhance the rosters. Hey guys, my name is Emmanuel Camia, and before I jump into this video, I just want to ask you guys to give me the HBO special, and that is the Help a Brother Out. And you can do that by hitting the subscribe button and leaving a like under this video. I don't like doing long intros, so let's jump back into why LeBron is so frustrated with the Los Angeles Lakers. So LeBron James is frustrated with the current management of the Los Angeles Lakers, and he should be mad at both the ownership, Jeanie Buss, and the general manager, Rob Pelinka, for the position that the Lakers find themselves in right now. A position that isn't attractive. Currently, the Lakers are 19-21 and have remained below 500 for the entirety of the season. This whole season, they have not cracked above 500. But in December, November, just when things started to look good for the Lakers, when it started to look like they could see the light at the end of the tunnel, Anthony Davis went and got one of his annual injuries. So the Lakers are stuck in a situation in which LeBron James can't really do much for his legacy, except for chase the scoring title and watch as his peers like Stephen Curry be able to compete for titles time and time again. But clearly LeBron James wants to be in a position to compete for a title, and he hasn't been able to do so consistently. Long are the days, and I think LeBron took them for granted, in which LeBron James used to go to the NBA Finals 8 years in a row. We took that for granted as well. It is something that is so absurd that we need to take a look back on it. And when we take a look back on it and contrast it to what LeBron James is going through right now, we could kind of understand his frustration. But with that being said, we need to ask the question, should we even feel bad for LeBron James at this point in his career? First of all, we were spoiled for watching LeBron march his way to the NBA Finals for the better part of the 2010s. We thought that was just a given. We thought just because LeBron James was an all-time great player, he was somehow entitled, or it was a given that he was going to make the NBA Finals, or that it was a given that his team needed to be a championship caliber team. But that's not the case, because nobody's entitled to a championship team. Stephen Curry isn't, right? Giannis isn't. No one is entitled to a championship caliber team. And I understand that LeBron James is an all-time great player, and it's sad to waste away the precious little time that he has left of being able to still play great basketball. But for being honest, the situation that LeBron James finds himself in with the Lakers right now is partly his fault. LeBron James is the one that insisted that the Lakers offload the young core of players that was in Los Angeles when he first got there. Some of those talents have gone on to become tremendous, incredible players for their respective teams. For example, Julius, Randle, and Kuzma. LeBron would kill to have both of those guys on his team right now. And they're doing wonderful things for their respective teams. Also, in the last 2 years, it has been proven that Russell Westbrook does not work long-term with LeBron James. Whether he is coming off the bench or he's a starter, it doesn't work. But who's to blame for Russell Westbrook's shortcomings on the Lakers? LeBron James. LeBron James is the one that pressured Rob Pelinka and the front office to go out there and trade for a battered, beaten up Russell Westbrook that in the year prior, LeBron James and the Lakers were guarding by letting him shoot. They made that trade at the behest of LeBron James, even though they could have signed DeMar DeRozan, who was willing and ready and was a better fit to sign with the Lakers. Everyone expected was going to happen. It was a no-brainer move. And if they weren't able to sign DeMar DeRozan, they could have traded for Buddy Hield and other assets that could actually help out LeBron compete. So I don't think LeBron James is in a position to publicly call out and slam the Lakers management like he did in that quote for what they've been doing. Because what they've been doing for the better part of the last 4 or 5 years is acquiescing to LeBron's demands. With that also being said, that doesn't mean the front office doesn't have any blame. They have a lot of blame. Because here's the thing. We acknowledge that LeBron James is an all-time great player, and with that comes a lot of perks. It comes with a lot of power. The power that LeBron's been exercising throughout the entirety of his career. Powers to get coaches fired, to get certain guys on his team. He could strong-arm whatever team he was on to do what he wanted to suit him better. right? That's what comes with being LeBron James, being a Michael Jordan, being a Kobe Bryant, being a guy that could actually move the needle on certain things, right? But just because LeBron James is a great player doesn't mean he's a great general manager. Something he has tried to play behind the scenes for, again, the entirety of his career. He's been making moves behind the scenes. Even though he denies it publicly, everyone can see through what he does. For example, the quote I read at the beginning of the video, that's LeBron's way, passive-aggressive way of trying to strong-arm the Lakers management into doing what he wants. He does this all the time. But LeBron being a great player doesn't mean he knows what's best for a team or what's best for the Lakers. And a Lakers organization should have had the backbone, the foresight to know that and to turn down some of LeBron's demands. Because just because LeBron is a great player doesn't mean he knows what's best for the team, right? And this has happened to LeBron in the past before. When LeBron played for the Miami Heat. When LeBron first got to Miami, he tried to get Eric Spoelstra fired. That's one of the things LeBron's done. If I had $1 for every time LeBron James had a coach fired, I'd be not that rich. But it's a lot of times, right? Upwards, close to 5 times. He tried to do this with Eric Spoelstra. And when he went to Pat Riley, a well-respected general manager who's seen his lion's share of NBA greats come and go. Pat Riley, who's managed to sign Shaquille O'Neal, Dwayne Wade, won a title in 2006 with both of those guys, right? Has played in the NBA for a long time, been in the NBA for probably like 40 years, right? He's seen a lot come and go. He had the backbone, the respect within himself to turn down LeBron and say, no, this is the guy I've chosen to coach this team. You're going to have to make amends with him and you're going to have to figure it out. And guess what LeBron did? He did exactly that. And how did that turn out for LeBron and the Miami Heat? LeBron went on to win 2 championships, the first of his career, and a back-to-back with the Miami Heat. So the Lakers front office and management should have taken a page from this story and should have done the same thing to LeBron James. Right? They should have said, no, we're not going to acquiesce all of your ludicrous demands. And even though LeBron had the leverage that he exercised over teams in which he would say, if you don't do what I want, I'm going to leave and everyone is going to think your organization is dysfunctional, the Lakers should have called his bluff. They should have said, all right, go. We all know that LeBron wanted to be a Los Angeles Lakers. We all knew that LeBron wanted to be in Los Angeles. And what was he going to do? Okay, go to the Los Angeles Clippers. What's better for LeBron's brand? Being a Laker or being a Clippers? Being a Laker comes with perks. The Lakers are the biggest brand in the NBA. That does something to LeBron's brand. So they knew he wanted to be with their team. So they should have called his bluff, said, no, we're not going to acquiesce to all your demands, and we're going to do what's best for the team, and you sit put, and we're going to figure this out. So that's my thought on the situation in which LeBron and the Lakers find themselves in. They are dysfunctional, they're squandering, they don't know what to do. LeBron's wasting his very, very precious years of still great basketball away. I mean, LeBron's averaging 29 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. That is still amazing for his age. That should be good enough to compete for a title. If the front management were good, if it were anybody else, LeBron would probably be competing for a title. He would have competed for a title last year, would have competed for a title this year. But also, if LeBron stopped trying to always have his way, maybe the Lakers would have made something happen in the offseason when they signed Russell Westbrook. So those are my thoughts on the situation. I don't think LeBron should get all the sympathy because I think a lot of it is his fault. And a lot of the blame also goes on the Lakers organization. But again, guys, those are just my thoughts. If you like this kind of content, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Again, leave a like, give me the HBO special. And until next time, kids.